my channel, and this is me, Espiritu Bascas, your teacher in dressmaking and tailoring here on YouTube. And for today's lesson, I'm going to show you on how to modify a pair of pants. Let's get started. By the way, this pants is only plain. I just added these accessories here to look more beautiful, and the part to be modified here is on the hip part and on the waist. So what I'm going to do is to cut the length, since this is long, so you don't like too long. So I have to cut the length, and the piece which I'm gonna cut from here is the material which I'm going to use on the hip and on the waist. Okay, hoping that you can see it clearly. This is the pair of pants, and I just added this accessories here to look more beautiful. I'm going to cut now the length here, so I mark it there. What I'm going to do is to transfer that mark here for the length, then do it this way. Actually, this is just simple work, but for those who are beginner, just do the same. And mark it here. This is for the final length. Okay, and cut it here. This part which I cut is the one which I'm going to use for the alteration on the head. So I'm going to open that stitches here so that this one will be enough for the allowance here on the head part. Since there's no material, so I have to open this, and it will serve as the material for the sides. See? And I will take the longer part. The longer part is the back. See? It will be attached here. I have to cut this diagonally, and I'm going to open the other piece. It's just a simple alteration, but if you don't know how to do it, then you have to think what's the possible way in making that trouser wider. So you have to find way. These are the parts which I cut at the hemline, and I pressed it so that to eliminate the marks or the original mark, not that much anymore. I'm gonna mark it, hold it. So you have to mark it on the wrong side. This must be 1 inch here, and we have to take the length of this one from this waistband, lower than the waistband. So I'll just cut 5 inches. 5 inches excluding the allowance there. So you have to cut it 5 inches. And that is the 1 inch. So I'm going to mark it here diagonally, like this. You can't see it because it's white. I can't mark with darker one. Like this. So I have to cut it this way. On the other side also. Do it with the other piece. inch there because I already folded. So just get the half of the measurement. The length is 5 inches, and I'm gonna mark it also diagonally. So this is the appearance of the fabric for the side. And then you are going to cut here also to widen this one. You have to add, what you added here is the size that you are going to add also on the waist. So I have to cut 2 pieces of 1 inch width. Must be double. Okay, so I have got 4 pieces of this for the band. So you are going to measure it with 1 inch, 1 inch there also. As you can see, this is the height of the band. It's like 1 1/4. So the height must be 1 1/4 until here. So same like that. What I'm going to do first is to open the waistband here because I'm going to loosen the hip part. Attach this material which I cut earlier. Now you're going to attach the piece for the waistband. Have to attach it to both sides. Open this part. Okay. So please check the allowance which you are going to leave for both sides. Since there's no allowance there on the waistband itself, then you're going to leave a little for that one. And since this one is stretchable material, then there's no worry about it. And attach this on the other sides. Then here too, but we have to overlap this first before stitching these two together. Okay, I have to overlap this one now, the one I attached. With the sides here. This is it. So as you can see. Okay, and this is the wrong side. What I'm gonna do now is to face the band. Yes. And stitch it. Other side too. Then let's proceed to the hemline. Double fold it and stitch. We're almost done with the stitching. Then after the stitching, let's proceed to the packing of the accessory which I added on the sides, and that's it. And I'm going to pack it with this same color here. I'm going to add some here. I'm going to tack one by one.